But I wanted to kind of point out one thing that jumped off the page for me, which was subheading chapter 1. So not even getting into the text yet. You said, why digital identity has become every executive's nightmare, and you're next. So give us a little bit of flavor on that.
Why nightmare? Well, I'm trying to obviously dramatize a risk that executives, particularly CISOs, but also CEOs, are facing, and they may not really be fully aware that they're facing. It used to be that if you had a breach, you would be fined, and there might be some terms that you have to live up to. But now the FTC and the SEC are all putting more burdens personally on these executives. And it isn't just, there's actually an organization called the Professional Association of CISOs that started 2 years ago, I think, because of the threat that CISOs are under for personal liability if something goes wrong in their security practices. But CEOs are also at risk. And there's a couple of examples of this. So Drizzly was one famous one, with the FTC kind of putting CEOs on notice that they have to get their security practices right. And we know, you and I know, people listening to this know, the importance of identity in that proposition. But so CEOs are personally liable for some of these things happening. So they need to be aware of that, and they need to know what to do about it and why it doesn't have to be all doom and gloom, and it can actually look like a growth engine.